Hey guys, what's up? And today we're back with another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We are back at long last. I had to wait till Christmas to get my 2DS XL, but yeah, and then I finally got it, and then I had to have that awkward call with Nintendo to get this game transferred from my 3DS over to here. So yeah, it took a long time, and then I also had to replay everything from the first case all the way up till this point, but I finally made it, and we are here at long last. So let's play. This is it. Judgment Day. Today things are gonna get settled at last. A lot of things. Whoa! What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Ezra's looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa! What are you doing? I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right, good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. She feels like the first episode of Pokemon Advance with Pikachu being all electrocuted and all that stuff. If you guys have watched that episode, that's kind of what it feels like right now. Whoa, you pal! What's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway deer taker and brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Ezra if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. I'm really hoping I can remember all the details of this case, because I literally just kind of skipped all the dialogue so I could finish this as quickly as I could. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. Right, very well. We have reached the final day of proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood. Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring in the witness into the courtroom. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness! Why did you run away yesterday? The witness is not running away, as he will not testify. I see. Very well, please begin your testimony. Okay. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, you see? I figured it got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive thingies, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. And then he sleeps again. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. Food? Well, Brandy's a bit of a gourmand, you see? She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack? Well, I kinda got lost, you see. The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack. Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's gonna believe that. I see. So he was lost. Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. If you're gonna get nothing to do with it, I cannot speak. I'm sorry. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep. Seems like it. Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are. The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof. How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? That's impossible. I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness, please continue. I mean, I need one of those motive thingies, right? And I don't got one. Oh, shoot. I have to press that. Do I actually have to... How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. Let me see. Wait. No, I don't have the letter. No! Why don't I have the letter? Dang it. Can I just present Polly? Because Polly... That's why you took revenge on them, right? Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies. Order, order! Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Ho ho. Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he? Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name. It froze again. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. Yogi? That name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi from the DL6 incident! Figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. But what does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright? This witness is Yanni Yogi? Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. This is it. I had to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go. Nick, how are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on the file. On file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see, that makes sense. Huh? I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no finger... What the fuck? What? 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 No fingerprints? How does it get... Yeah, you see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yep. What? Yogi, you snake. You burn your fingerprints to hide off your past. Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. No! Well, what would you do, Mr. Wright? Seems that the case has been decided, no? No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. Nick, what are we going to do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief, Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his... No! He's going crazy. Cross-examine his parrot? What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to... Your Honor, the defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up on my proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine this witness's pet parrot. No! I love this moment. Oh my god. Order! Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Me to even ask, this is a farce. I object! Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. That was a joke, Phoenix. I have a right to do as you suggested. Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. Nick, this is crazy! Well, still want to go with your little game? Yes! Let the parrot take the stand! I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. I am proud to cross-examine a parrot! This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so. Bailiff, bring in the parrot. Bring the parrot. That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name! The witness is ignoring me. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please testify for us. Hello. God dang it. Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination. Right. What are you going to do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Let's do the unthinkable and let's cross-examine a parrot! Oh, shoot. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right. What do I say? Have we forgotten something? As I recall, 2 days ago. Polly! Have we forgotten something? Don't forget DL6! If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6. Polly, have we forgotten something? Hello? That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot! Something we forgot! Hello? Uh-oh, it's not working, Nick. She won't say it. This is ridiculous. Why wouldn't she say it? Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Did you train her not to respond when we asked you if we've forgotten something? Oh, no. Oh, shoot. Wait. Oh, wait. Let's ask her about the safe, then. Witness, you can't just say... Okay. Alright, what do I say? What's the safe number? Huh? The safe? Why? Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay? Polly, what was the number into the safe in the shack? 1228! 1228! My, what a reckless parrot! Well, Mr. Wright, you are claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker. Wait, hold up. It does. I see you. Actually, it does. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Ha! Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity? The DL6 case file? What is this obsession you have with that case? Mr. Wright, where in this file is something relating to the safe number? I'm gonna go check it again. Case summary. It's on the case summary page. The case summary? Specifically the date on which DL6 occurred. The date of the incident, December 28th? Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. Ah! He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important the date was to him. I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Bah, this is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card. Dude, why would you just... Okay, two things I'm laughing about here. One, why would you just randomly say your ATM's card number? And two, we are number one. Hey, I know it's an old meme, I'm sorry. And me. This has nothing to do with the date. Nothing! Indeed. Alone it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence. Where am I gonna find that? Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we could just get one more piece of evidence. Right, but what? Very well, witness, you may continue. Should we ask her her name? You must speak to me. Frankly, I can't believe that they're speaking to the parrot. Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. Whatever. Okay, let's just ask her name then. Okay, I keep doing that. Maybe I should get her to say her name. Polly, what's your name? Polly! Ah! Mr. Royce, I think we've established that this parrot's name is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity? I don't know. Let me check. Let me check again with the DL6 case file, because I don't know. Victim data, Yanni Yogi, Polly Jenkins. Of course. Yes, it does. Ha! Fascinating. We're good. Alright, so it's again the DL6 case file. The DL6 case file? That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on then? Show us or stop wasting time. The suspect data. It's on the suspect data page. This page is all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see? Indeed, it does say that, yes. What was his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly! Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see, I guess that is possible. Bah, a mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter had his dog, that she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my Ooh. She's only 7 years old! That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence, that's all. True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately! Yes! Witness! Let me go. Raise the volume a little bit. Tell us your name. Wait. This witness, he doesn't remember. No. It's okay. No, it's okay. Oh my god. I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done. Nick, he looks totally different. This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. My dude! Order, order! Yanni Yogi! So was it you who killed Robert Hammond? And tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond. He said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent. Get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth.